Now at 10, calls for help during a deadly encounter.
He's beating another man. It's a naked man beating another man.
And a former heavyweight talking about the time he knocked the attacker out cold. New details after a savage attack.
Two new angles to the one story that's made headlines all week. 7's Nicole Insalata live at the scene in Miami for us tonight. Nicole?
Well, Craig, in just a moment, we'll introduce you to the man who had a violent encounter, he says, with Rudy Eugene just a few years ago. But first, we are now hearing those 911 calls that came in when all of this was going on the MacArthur Causeway. And, you know, some people sounded concerned, others even a little amused, because it was clear no one fully could grasp the horror of what was going on right in front of them.
There he is. You can listen.
As a naked Rudy Eugene ripped the flesh off the face of a homeless man, Ronald Popo, in the middle of the day last Saturday, bewildered drivers began calling 911.
What is your emergency now? Listen, there's a naked man on the MacArthur Causeway, at the end of the causeway coming towards Biscayne Boulevard. He is beating another man to a pulp, like on top of the man, beating him. The man is bleeding.
Somebody's beating on him? They got his beating?
I'm a bus driver. I passed by and I saw what was happening. I pulled over.
Okay, he's been beaten, you said?
He's beating another man. It's a naked man beating another man. Beating him. Yeah, on the MacArthur Causeway, like towards the Miami Herald, is at the end of the causeway. But he's going to kill that man, I promise you.
Ronald Popo, indeed, was rushed to the hospital gravely injured, nearly all of his face unrecognizable. The next caller more bemused than anything else.
Hi, how you doing? I'm just reporting this naked man in front of the Miami Herald building next to the highway. He's throwing his clothes on the highway. Can't miss him. He's naked.
And a third caller.
These two bums who were going at it with each other, taking up the whole lane. I think they're fighting or something. They almost knocked over an old lady who was fighting by.
In Miami, everyone knows me.
Melton Bowen had his own run-in with Rudy Eugene.
Long feeling out process.
Melton Bowen is a former professional fighter who gave and took many punches over the years, leaving him with slurred speech, but still a fighting spirit. And according to police, Eugene picked a fight over music with Bowen at this flea market back in 2007.
He took his shirt off and came at me.
He showed 7's Rosh Lowe what happened next.
And just like that, and he goes right down.
Right.
Does he get back up?
No.
A violent confrontation that this time ended with one well-placed jab. And now there's another aspect to the story. Over the past week, you may have encountered some of those very graphic pictures of Ronald Popo, the victim, online. They've been circulating all over the place. Well, now the Miami Police Department wants to know who took those pictures, how they got out, and there is an investigation underway. Reporting in Miami tonight, Nicole Insalata.